Before TikTok collectives, before brand deals were common, and long before YouTube was seen as a career, there was O2L.
Hey, Ken. I'm not doing that again.
Our Second Life wasn't just a group of friends posting videos. They were a movement, a cultural phenomenon, a digital boy band that helped turn YouTube from a quirky video platform into a mainstream force. This is the story of how 6 teenagers changed the face of the internet and what happened when the cameras stopped rolling. If you like this type of content, remember to subscribe.
So we thought it would take it to the next level by becoming Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Let's rewind to 2012. YouTube was still relatively new, viral videos were random, and creators had no real roadmap. That's when Connor, Ricky Dillon, Sam, Trevi Moran, Kian, and JC formed O2L, short for Our Second Life. It was a collaborative channel where each member posted on a specific day. It was a simple format, but the personality is what made O2L a success. The concept was not common, and that's what made O2L stand out from every other channel on the platform. Each member had a role. Connor, the relatable one, Kian and JC, the chaotic duo, Trevi, the quirky prodigy, Ricky, the extrovert, Sam, the heartthrob. They weren't just posting, they were bonding with millions of viewers one video at a time. It was like a reality TV show you could watch and enjoy from your computer. Also, every Saturday, they had a new random guest. It was very exciting.
Hi, you want my number? Too bad you can't have it!
They embraced intimacy, something we now rarely see from creators. Their videos were chaotic, low effort, and honest. Watching O2L felt like checking in on a friend. At a time when traditional media mocked YouTube, O2L proved that creators could be emotionally impactful. Their growth was explosive. They hit millions of subscribers in a record amount of time. Their videos trended weekly, and soon they weren't just online. They were in Teen Vogue, on red carpets, and signing brand deals. They weren't following the wave, they were the wave. In 2014, they launched the O2L Forever Tour. It sold out instantly. Fans waited for hours just to meet them. They proved that digital creators could draw crowds like rock stars. And brands and Hollywood took notice, even making a movie about their tour. Suddenly, YouTube was a lot more than just sharing videos with your friends. But success came at a price. Weekly videos, non-stop travel, and constant fan pressure added up. And in December 2014, Connor Franta, sadly, announced he was leaving the group, mainly for his mental health. It was one of the first times a creator talked openly about burnout. Connor's departure changed everything. The group tried to keep going, but the spark was gone. And by the end of 2014, they uploaded a final farewell video named This Is Not Goodbye, which it was essentially goodbye. And fans were heartbroken, but they understood. The dream was sadly over.
God. Smell it.
O2L disbanded, but their impact only grew. Their exit marked the end of an era and the start of something bigger. Solo YouTubers, influencer culture, and entire digital brands built from fan trust. O2L didn't just change YouTube, they gave it a future. Connor Franta left O2L to focus on himself, and he thrived. He became a best-selling author, and I believe he launched his own lifestyle brand. He also transformed into a creative director and mental health advocate. He showed the world that YouTubers could evolve into artists and entrepreneurs, and much more than people on your screen.
Hey there, I am aware of your existence. Congratulations.
Ricky Dillon dove into music, releasing a full-length album and several singles. Though his upload slowed, he became a voice in the LGBTQ+ creator space and continued experimenting with creative formats. He's a reminder that you can always pivot and explore new sides of yourself.
Well, howdy guys, it's Kian.
Kian and JC stuck together. Their post O2L channel, Kian and JC, became one of the most successful creator duos on YouTube. Their signature was high energy challenges in their reality series Reality House. They proved you can stay relevant without losing your edge. However, there was some controversies and drama that they had along their way. Kian and JC apparently made homophobic jokes on Twitter on someone else's account in 2015. And in 2018, there was an old video of Kian saying the N-word, causing him to get dropped from a movie that he was in when the video resurfaced. Tana Mojo also put JC on blast, coming out saying she hooked up with JC even though she was only 17 years old. Later, the clip was deleted or edited out. This is also echoed from other creators, however, and anonymous users, stating and alleging that JC was manipulative or dated them or had sexual encounters with them when they were minors. Something to bring up is during O2L, JC was 20. So he was a full-grown adult and should have known way better. There is no excuses for his actions, especially if they're true. However, all the things I found were alleged, and as far as I know, not fact. But it is still worth bringing up.
Ah! Welcome to the O2L tour.
Trevi Moran followed their music dreams and eventually came out as transgender in 2020. Their transition and openness inspired thousands, including myself. Trevi's story is one of courage, identity, and staying true to who you are, even when the internet is watching. Sam stepped away from the spotlight, focusing more on his personal life. While he still shares content occasionally on Instagram and TikTok, his presence is way more low-key. But to O2L fans, Sam will always be the chill heartthrob of the group. Even now, O2L is in every collab channel and collab house and creator group that you see. O2L made it normal to live online and to be emotional about it. They walked so others could run, like the Hype House, Vlog Squad, and AMP World. They also redefined what fame even meant. Not polished, unreachable celebrities, but messy, emotional, and raw connections. They weren't just watched, they were felt. For millions of fans, they were real friends to them. And let's not forget, they made this all happen before the algorithm, before shorts, before virality was engineered. They grew from pure connections. No clickbait, no gimmicks, just their personality. So what made O2L special? It wasn't production, but it was presence. They showed that vulnerability could be content, that opening up was cool, that being yourself was enough to build a movement. Even though they were only together for about 2 years, their influence still echoes. They weren't just ahead of the curve, they were the curve. And they'll always be remembered as one of the most important groups in YouTube history, and they'll always be remembered as the group who changed YouTube. Whether you're a fan or just discovering them now, one thing is clear. O2L changed everything. They weren't perfect, but they were real, and that's why they'll always be remembered. And if you like this video, remember to subscribe. It would be really helpful for me, and it lets me know that you guys like these videos. Till next time, friends. Peace.
What is this, Mango, you fake fan?
No, it's not. I thought it was papaya.
Papaya, you fake fan?